Christmas ornaments today. I've never done them this way, but I'm going to try it out. And I had a couple questions about the camera I use. You can obviously tell there's a big difference right now. This is the camera. It's a Panasonic Lumix that I shoot all my wood turning videos with. In fact, well, maybe the last 50 or 60 of them up there. Before that I was using another camera. But this HD video on this thing is incredible. It's just crystal clear. So if you're looking for a camera to do wood turning videos with, or just basically anything else, it's an excellent little camera, and I think they're under 200 bucks now. So thanks a lot, man. Let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, I'm just gonna hot glue it on to a waste block. Then just press it on, hold it, and I usually let it set up for about 2 minutes. Alright, once it sets up, we're just going to true it up. Just using a roughing gouge. Now I'm just going to go ahead and clean the front up and bring it around. I'm just going to bring the front around a little bit, and I'm just using a spindle gouge, or a detail gouge. Alright. We'll just come around the corner here. Then we'll just come in. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit, so that when we go to finish the other side, it'll fit inside. I'm going to make a little jam chuck with the waste block. Okay, then I'm just going to go ahead and sand the front up, and then around the corner here as much as I can, then I'll part it off. I'm just going to go ahead and sand it up dry. I'm just going to put some grooves on the face of it to just kind of decorate it up a little bit. Alright, and then I'm just going to go ahead and finish sanding it. When you put the grooves in it, don't go too deep. If you're going to do the same on the other side, you don't want them to pop through. But alright, just finishing up with the 600 here. And then I'll part it off with the hacksaw. And we'll make a little jam chuck to turn it around. Alright, one of the kids took the hacksaw. I can't find it, so I'm going to blame it on them. Anyway, I'm just going to part it off with this. And the reason I'm parting it off with this or a hacksaw is to waste as little amount of wood as possible. If I put my parting tool down there, it's almost 3/8, and it takes quite a bit of material out. There we go. It makes a nice clean cut. Let's go ahead and turn this around, make a little jam chuck for it here. And I'm going to go ahead and make another one out of this first, and then I'll make a jam chuck out of the back of it. Actually, that little the little tenon that was sticking out there, I'm going to actually use that as part of this next one. I'm just going to actually leave that sticking out. I think it'll look good. There you go. And then come out. Just a little bit different design. I don't have any tools for doing chatter work, but if you did, that would look nice too. A little something like that on it. Try and leave a little tenon on the back side here to do the same thing. Come in about where the other tenon is. About right there. Then I'll just go ahead and sand this one up. Alright, the one I made last was, or the one I made second was a little bit smaller, so we're going to go ahead and do this one first. And I'm just going to recess it in here a little bit so it'll pop in, but in order to get it out, I'm going to drill a hole all the way through the waste block here so I can tap it out from the back side. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just using my bowl gouge to just go straight through it. Alright, now that I have the hole all the way through, I'm just going to go ahead and recess it in there a little bit. I'm just going to use a parting tool, bring it down a little bit. I'm going to cup it out a little bit. This one has that little spot on it there. Alright. I guess a flat nose scrape would be better. Okay, I got the diameter turned down, And I'm just going to go ahead and I cupped it out a little bit there to accept that. I'm just going to snap it in there. I think that's in there. Okay. There we go. That's good. And then we'll just turn the front of it. I'm just going to do the same thing here. Just leave this little area here out. That's just the hot glue. I don't think this one's going to stick out anywhere near as far, so yeah, we're not going to be able to match that at all. So let's go ahead and cup it in a little bit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and sand it up and then put a little bit of detail on it. I just do a couple of grits and then use the skew to put some detail in it. Just finishing up with 600 here. And once again, I do run through all the grits. I just edit that out to speed up the process. So I'm just going to use the knockout tool to get it out now. I just cut a little piece of the hot glue stick off and it slides in there. It's the same diameter. Alright, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and put a finish on it and then draw a small hole in each one and put a ribbon on it. Well, that wraps up the Christmas ornaments for this year. Everybody have a Merry Christmas, and I have some photographs to show you from some subscribers that have sent them in, so enjoy that. Thanks a lot.